But honestly, I'm still shocked, man.
Today we have a heat wave. We're Jen, Elliot, and Ollie. In 2019, we booked a one-way flight to Colombia, and after traveling to 11 countries, we were locked down in India for 5 months. Coming back to the US, we decided to pivot into boat life and cruise on a 6,000-mile journey called America's Great Loop. Make sure to subscribe as we share the highs, lows, and everything in between.
Yesterday we had a fantastic day touring St. Michael's. We had a very short cruise from Oxford, had a little bit of drama with boats dragging anchor and boats dinghy motors failing. So if you missed that, check out that video. We also had some great beers with Chris from Tailored for Two, who's on the loop this year, as well as a great shake. St. Michael's was awesome. We really enjoyed staying here, and it was really cool being able to anchor on the south side. So we kind of saved a lot of the trip, not having to go around the eastern bay here and then up on the north side of St. Michael's where their harbor is, because we saw Oxford and we were coming from Solomon, so it was just a little bit easier that way. So that was awesome. And today we are crossing the bay. We're going to Annapolis, and we have a pretty decent weather window. The only problem is that it's the graduation next week for the Naval Academy, so it's gonna be poppin'. There's a Blue Angel flyover in a couple days because of that, and so I expect it to be fully crowded, but it'll be fun to experience, at least in the upcoming vlog, so make sure you're subscribed to see that. Slow down, they need help. Hey, how's it going? Rope down?
I was going to see if you can turn me to my dock.
Do you know how deep it is?
It's 7 foot all the way to my dock.
Okay. We can do that then.
I can't get it to start.
Yeah. Maybe just tow behind. Well, we'll try to help, see what we can do. This waterman here in San Domingo Creek, right outside our anchorage, was flagging us down and asked for some help. He said his engine just died as he was pulling up a crab pot. And so, anyway, he asked for us to help, and normally we would not feel comfortable doing this. But I guess, you know, there's no time like the present to learn and to try something new, and we can help. That's good. Jen's working back there. She's got the line tied off. We go nice and slow. He just needs to tow basically 2 docks down. So we're gonna kind of see if we can slowly kind of bring him around. As if it isn't hard enough docking our boat, we're gonna be docking a boat that is tied to us. The good thing is that the wind is pushing onto the dock, so if I get close enough, you should just kind of blow on into it. I guess the challenge is that there's no, I can't reverse to slow down because obviously the boat's behind us. So that's the big challenge. So I'm gonna try to go like, I don't know, drift it as much as I can drift, really. Get a boat hook ready. That way, in case we pull up, and we can kind of give them a little push onto it to get a little closer. And whenever I slow down, Jen, the boat's gonna come closer a little bit. So just be aware of that. So be ready to untie the line, babe. Pull you up and kind of get you in there. Easy does it. Yeah, we can just pull that line in, babe.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Good luck.
Yeah, have a good trip. Safe trip.
Thank you. Good luck getting it fixed.
Oh, thank you.
That was a little The last little bit was the hardest part, I think. Hey Jen, is that how you thought we would start the day?
Not at all.
Oh, not exactly the way we planned to start the cruise today. Hey, there's a first for everything.
How cool! Today we are taking a shortcut through Tillman Island, and Tillman Island is just a little like peninsula, part of the eastern shore of Maryland, and it'll save us a bit of time as we cruise towards the western shore of the Chesapeake, towards Annapolis. And this shortcut has a little bit of shoaling on either side of the channel, so Elliot is making sure that we stay right in the center of the channel for maximum depth.
Napsnarrows Bridge, Napsnarrows Bridge. It's what that westbound motor vessel fitted. Hey there, would like to request an opening whenever you can.
Sure, let me clear this traffic.
Roger, thank you. Luckily they open on demand. It's probably a very busy day for the bridge tender. It's a beautiful Saturday in Chesapeake, 80 something degrees. Perfect day to be out in the water. Very, very, very shallow. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm trying to. Oh my.
We just saw 2.9 feet. Holy cow. And that was supposed to be at high tide, maybe? I don't know. But with clinch, yeah, that was
So I was honestly, I'm still shocked that that red marker when we were leaving Napsnarrows was so shoaly. I mean, I saw 2 feet on the depth finder. 2 feet under like our depth sensor, which is maybe like 4 feet, and so I don't think we touched, but still, like that was, and we were like on the marker, and that's what it looks like you have to do, because there's a sandbar just north of it. And so I was looking at Navionics, curious to see what other people had said for that, and a lot of people are saying is that the local knowledge is to use the red like a green, so go on the opposite side that you would normally go, and you'll have like 8 feet there. But that's just like very not normal. Normally the markers are correct, but I just think that if you're transiting this area, you know, make sure you check the latest reviews on Active Captain and see which side to go on. So as we were coming through, another boat was coming in on the other side. It didn't look like they had that much of a draft anyway, maybe 2 or 3 feet. They were like a motor boat kind of thing. Not a trawler, but more of like a bigger power boat. So they got through fine, but wow, that was very, very shoulder, very shoulder.
Today we have a heat wave that's passing through the Chesapeake Bay. So it is really, really, really important for us to drink a lot of water today and try to stay cool, because heat waves are particularly dangerous for people who don't have air conditioning. And we could stay at a marina, but that's not really our plan. Yeah, so it's really important for us to stay out of the sun, stay hydrated, so we'll be drinking lots of water, Gatorade, wearing our hats, sunglasses, sunscreen, trying to stay out of the sun.
We are now finally crossing the bay We kind of did some zigzag throughout these islands and poplar islands, and now we're, looks like 10 miles outside of Annapolis, and it is gorgeous. Like all this, there's so many sailboats out making the most of the weather. The sea state's a little like, the sea is undulating a little bit, but it's undulating in the way that we can cross it. It's not hitting us on the beam, so that's great with us.
My heart, it carries me along, so I keep on.
The amount of boats out here is incredible. This is by far the busiest day on the water so far for the sloop for us. And this is busier than Fort Lauderdale on spring break. Of course, there's more room here, but it's just crazy. It's a lovely day to be on a sailboat and be out sailing, that's for sure.
Cruising to Annapolis on a Saturday, on a good weather day, I should add, is really, really cool because there's so many sailboats out, and so they're all taking advantage of the sunny, beautiful weather and the good conditions. But it's also a little nerve-wracking because it means that there's a ton of boats out. There's probably 100 boats out, like as far as the eye can see. And then there's also about 10 big barges that are all anchors down in the Chesapeake. So you have some things to, you know, dodge.
And one thing that you should consider if you don't have experience boating is that sailboats, when they're sailing, they always get the right of way. So it's up to you to move around them if they're on a course or whatever they're doing, really. If their motor's on, they're considered a motorboat, and then that rule doesn't apply anymore.
So much to think about and not plan for, but like be mindful of as we're coming into Annapolis.
Vivid just stays beta all the time. He's a good beta girl.
Off in the distance we can see the Bay Bridge, and last year we went across the Bay Bridge into Annapolis to get wood for the decks, to do a few things. But this year, seeing it and feeling like we're so close to like making it beyond, like I know we already made it beyond what we did last year, but it's like very emotional to see the bridge, because that means that we'd be in the northern part of the Chesapeake, not the central part of the Chesapeake. So.
Love you. It's absolute mayhem out here. It's kind of crazy to see and really kind of fun, but you have to stay focused.
Well, earlier, as we were pulling into Annapolis, we called one of our friends who are on the loop, Warren and Sherry, on Green Eyes. We asked them how the situation was in the mooring field and just like little, you know, what's down low. They told us, so we're gonna try and get a mooring ball here, which this wasn't really our plan, but we kind of came to the conclusion that it's the best option for us. There's 2 mooring ball fields, and we're gonna attempt to get the first mooring ball field on our side, like not under this particular bridge, but if not, that's our backup plan, and we'll see how things go. Our third backup plan, option C, would be anchoring out. So we'll see what happens.
About like 6 minutes till we arrive at our destination, so you got plenty of time.
Okay.
And I'll just slow it down if I need to.
Okay.
That looks kind of like orange and cherry.
Orange.
Howdy! How's it going? We're coming in here. That's Orin and Sherry. They are in this anchorage. We've seen them a few times on the loop. They were just giving us the lowdown on where to go because they've been here for a couple days. Thanks, y'all. And then we're gonna point into the wind, so I'm gonna be pointing into where these boats are. Yeah, there's quite a few balls. I don't see any other ones.
Yeah.
We could also keep going too, if there's some on the other side, very far side. I think I might do the one dead ahead of Orin and Sherry. Right in front of Chris?
Yeah, I guess we could do that. That looks like it'd be closer to the mooring or the top.
Oh, you want to try that?
That'd be good, just straight ahead.
Okay.
Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it.
Look, you've done that before.
There we go. Good job. Well done. The breeze will be nice.
Yeah.
Tonight, tomorrow. It's hot.
Yeah, it's so hot.
Yeah, what a nice mooring field. I mean, yeah, it's a little rocky, but you know, for city, they have pump out to come to your boat. I think there's a charge for that, which is fine. And they're gonna come maybe, I don't know, in the next few minutes or whenever they can to collect payment. And we get access to water, facilities. Not bad. And Orin and Sherry were like legend. Yeah, they came out and they just showed us in, and they showed us where the best open ball is currently. So I think we're sort of close to the dinghy dock, which is important for the pupper. You wanna go for a walk? You wanna go for a walk? One thing is for sure, it's very rocky and rolly in here. Like, we're kind of in a washing machine, which is fine. It doesn't bother us. You know, we have our sea legs, obviously. And I think we're just gonna go up on the fly bridge to kind of get a really nice breeze, chill for a bit, because we booked this morning for 5 nights, so we're gonna be here all the way through all of the events this week. It's gonna be sweet. Orin and Sherry just told us that practically every end of a street here in Annapolis is a dinghy, public boat, dock kind of thing. And we're going to the one that's closest to this mooring field, but the best one is apparently Eagle Alley. We'll do that later, probably in a future vlog. And we're gonna get some bathroom tokens and for showers and laundry, and then also Ollie do her business because she didn't go last night. Well, she didn't go this morning. All right, let's go. Mission accomplished with our $35 fee for the mooring. We got these tokens. These tokens are single use, we can get more. They provide access to the showers and everything. Ollie's done her business, so we are going back to pivot. It is really hot on land right now, like it's so hot. Right now we're in the shade, so it's somewhat reasonable. But we had a long cruise today, so we're gonna, you know, cook dinner, grill out, and get back to the boat.
So I'm gonna give Ollie a little bath, basically. I'm gonna turn the wash down pump and just spray her off. It's too choppy in here for me to feel comfortable to just dunk her, because I think that'll help cool her off.
Do a bath?
Oh boy. Breaking out the big stuff. Come on, girlfriend.
Oh, let's go.
She ran away from me. Ollie, do you want some broccoli? Yes, go ahead. Have a broccoli. Come here. You're okay. Have some broccoli.
Oh, yeah. Shake it off. Woohoo.
She officially hates us as parents, but you know.
What's new?
What's new?
You know, if your kids don't hate you every once in a while, probably not doing
Then
it
are
all
you
right.
even doing it right?
Coming from people that are not parents, just for baby parents.
Here, broccoli.
We have no clue what we're talking about.
Ollie, do you want some broccoli? I have a treat. I have a treat. Look.
Says I'm not falling for that one again. Homemade Impossible burgers with the melted cheddar cheese and some cucumber, tomato, and avocado salad. Delicious. 2 big burgers apiece. We didn't have lunch today. This is going to be delicious.
We knew that there was going to be a really, really hot day this week, so we very intentionally planned to grill outside and do all cooking outside so that way it wouldn't heat up the interior of the boat, and it definitely worked out. It is still hot inside the boat today, but it is so much better. It could have been so much worse.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video of us cruising from St. Michael's to Annapolis. It didn't go the way we planned. Didn't plan to be on a mooring. We didn't plan to help tow a waterman. But, you know, that's just how it is.
It's part of the pivot.
Part of the pivot. And so we just appreciate you guys watching, and stay tuned because we're going to have a few days here in Annapolis, and we're going to do, I think, a tour of the Naval Academy, and we're going to see the Blue Angels fly over. It's going to be awesome. So make sure you're subscribed to follow along for that.
Yeah. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you when we explore Annapolis.
Ciao.
The local knowledge is to basically
5 feet here.
Maybe we have a this part of the
Chesapeake Bay, guiding light, northern star, tethered